our nature, diba? It is our nature as Filipinos to be very hospitable. In fact, if you notice, that is what we are known for. The nurses, the caregivers, hotel, cruise ship workers, most of it, if you think about it, are in the hospitality business. And of course, Bruno's Barbers, the first thing that you will think of is, hair cutting, no? But really, the hospitality plays a very, very important role in the business. It's a very, very important asset. Filipino barbers, in general, I really think are the best in the world. I'm Marco Pascual. I'm the president of Bruno Services Corporation, and as the president, I'm in charge of the general management of the business. It was founded by my mom and her 3 other sisters. The first store of Bruno's Barbers was in Alabang, primarily because at that time we were living in Alabang, and this was during the 90s. No? The other barber shops close to us were quite far, no? So you'd have to travel about 30 minutes. That would be to Las Piñas or to Parañaque. And at that time, the environment wasn't as nice as Bruno's is today or was at the time. Obviously, there was a need for a lot of the residents there, and my mom, Amy Manas, was the one who thought of this business, and she decided to put up her first store in Alabang, what is now known as Alabang Town Center. First of all, as you enter the store environment is, I think, unlike any other in the country. Of course, our store design is very contemporary also. And upon entering, you're greeted by our staff, our friendly staff, and of course, turned over to our very skilled barbers or therapists. No? And from there, the service begins, whatever that service may be. The pandemic was definitely one of the biggest challenges in our business in the history of Bruno's Barbers. I think we dealt with it by sound financial management, multiple ways, no? Managing rent expenses, and of course, managing all the inventories that we had at the time. But yes, at the end of the day, it was just a sound financial management of the business. I'm quite optimistic. I think that Bruno's Barbers has a long way to go here in the Philippines, and most especially in Southeast Asia. We have since opened our first international store in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, and we hope to be able to grow in other countries in the region. I've been in this business for about 30 years now, so I've been exposed to them. And one thing I realized about our workforce, the barbers and the therapists, is that number one, they're mainly artists. No? And I think they're one of the best barbers in the world, if not the best. And definitely, upon entering Bruno's Barbers, the enhanced training that they get from Bruno's Barbers makes them even better.
Kasi parang hilig ko lang po talagang gumupit po dati. Kasi po nakita po ako ng kamag-anak ko, marunong po akong gumupit. Ilinuwas po ako ng Maynila, tinuruan niyo po ako. Ayun po, naging hanap buhay ko na po ngayon.
Dahil po sa tito kong dalawa, nasa Brunos din po. Sila po yung nagpursige na matuto akong magbarbero.
Paborito kong aspeto sa isang pagiging barbero, maayos ko ang gupit ng isang kliyente o customer at maibigay ko yung tamang serbisyo sa kanya.
Kaya po sila bumabalik dahil sa respeto at maayos na serbisyo.
I think it's very important that, number one, that you enjoy what you do. And I think the second one is that there has to be a certain or some sort of obsession with whatever that you're doing. But ultimately, you have to enjoy what you're doing. I'd like to invite everyone to come to Bruno's Barbers. We've been in the business of barbering for about 30 years now, and we have about 60 stores nationwide in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So I believe that wherever you are, you'll find the Bruno's Barbers near you. We're here to give you a haircut, but beyond that, we're also more than just a haircut. We have other services that we have available, and of course, our warm and hospitable barbers and therapists will be here to welcome you all. Thank you.